Hi, I'm Bob Wilson, singer-songwriter in San Antonio, Texas. Woo, 177 CD. I'm just telling everybody the way I feel. The name of the song is Changes Are Coming. Well, children, just listen to me. Maybe my words will set you free. Man, in my 70 years, I have seen so much stuff, you know. Women have really, look at the things women do these days. I mean, women are running companies. They're even going to be an astronaut. I mean, driving diesel trucks. I remember when seeing a woman drive a pickup truck. I said, wow, what's a woman driving a pickup truck for? I told a friend of mine the other day. I remember that, yeah. African American people have really come up, man. They're in Congress. They've been president. They African American with slavery, it was really hard. I understand that, and they have really come a long way. American Indians, I'm half American Indian, Cherokee Indian. They never talk about the Cherokee Indians. We got raw. The settlers stole our land. They forced us off our property. We went with 160 million people in 1492. That we have 5 million now. They're supposed to pay us what it's worth. I mean, I went and I tried. You know, I said, well, my father was full-blooded Cherokee Indian. He never talked about it very much. And he was a World War II veteran. He was in Nazi concentration camp. He never had nothing for being in World War II. You know, and I said, well, you know, if you can prove you're American, if you're a Cherokee Indian, you can get a lot of benefits. Well, I'm retired and I worked my butt off and I drove a city bus for 30 years and saved my money, so I already got a lot of stuff. And they said, well, you gotta go through one of those places. You gotta pay it yourself. You have to document all your ancestors going back to so far. It may cost you hundreds or thousands of dollars, whatever, to do all that. And if we think about it, we may give you something. I said, well, you know what? Changes are coming for everyone. I took piano lessons one time. I failed. I can't read or write music. Well, let me give it to you straight. You know, I already done 3,500 songs. I already done a lot of poems. You know, so like my poems. about 20 educational videos. Educational videos was the hardest because you got to do a lot of research because some people say that wasn't true. You know, you got to get the dates correctly and everything correctly. There was a lot of things. I've been watching, Marilyn Monroe's death. I think now was an accidental overdose. I think it was accidental, and Jimi Hendrix's death was an accidental overdose too. And John Lennon, the guy killed him, shot him 5 times. He come 2 months earlier, and but he didn't have the nerve. His wife knew about it. His wife's still married to the guy who killed John Lennon. You believe that? She goes sees him in prison. They let him have sex and everything. He's there for life. It's a crazy world, man. I'm retired now, and I'm very inquisitive, and so I go to the computer to figure out stuff, and I watch a lot of actual film footage on stuff. It's amazing. UFOs, wow. If you don't believe in UFOs, man, I don't know. There's concrete evidence everywhere. UFOs, ghost spirits. Some are good, some are bad spirits. I seen my mom's spirit. My mom passed away. She lives in the house for 62 years. Two weeks after my mom passed away, I didn't change nothing in our home, nothing. And it's just all my family passed away except my sister. And my mom's bedroom door was opening and closing, opening and closing. I took a picture and there was a vapor. I told my mom, "Do not scare me. Do not scare me." Every time I go to the house, hi Mom, hi everybody. I think their spirits are still there. They like it there. And I saw my dad's spirit, I think too. My mom was in a nursing home. Took 3 pictures of my sister. The second picture was all like a vapor. I think it was my dad. My dad's my guardian angel. But I think changes are coming for everyone. Blacks, white, Hispanic, women, disabled people. Look, these days, disabled people are putting them. They're getting the recognition that they should have. Everyone. I don't hate anyone. I'm looking for a long life. One of my best friends ripped me off thousands of dollars. I forgive him. Do I forget? No, I'll never forget. I don't forget. I forgive. But I finally dug myself out of debt. In November, I'll be out of debt, and I don't never want to get into debt again. My big problem is very few people in this world have overgenerous. I was getting where I was I'm guilty. I said, my God, I have a lot of stuff other people don't have it. But then I think, wait a minute, stupid. You earned it. You got up at 2 o'clock in the morning. You work 6 months with 1 day off, and you work 2 jobs at the same time. You went to college part-time, 15 years. You skimmed through 150 books. No one ever helped me, No bitter, no anger, nothing. But I think changes are coming for everyone. Everyone. The United States is still the best country in the world. This is a big election, too. I'm not going to say who I voted for. That's a secret. Who's your conscience? Who do you think is going to be the best to run the country, get us out of this pandemic? This pandemic, before you blame everybody in Washington, the pandemic is worldwide. The American people just don't want to pay attention. They don't want to wear a mask. They don't want to social distance. I stay at home all the time. I'm not crazy. I went to the barber to get my hair cut. He didn't have a mask on, but I took my chance there. But I don't go in crowds. I'll be 70 next month. I don't want to get bumped off. Yes, I have my high school car, 1957 Ford Fairlane. I was a spoiled brat. My dad gave me his 56 Ford, and I blew the motor. Don't give a 15-year-old kid a car. That's one thing I tell our parents. I messed the brakes up too. I did 100 miles an hour while drinking with a bunch of kids in the car. 100 miles an hour in a residential zone, and did about a block of skid marks. Kind of messed the car up. Okay. Then he gave me a 56 Chevy. He bought me one, $75. 56 Chevy. Messed that one up too. Me and my buddies, I didn't have any money, but they had money. I had the car, so we went to Brownsville, Texas. That's 600 miles round trip. These are 15, 16-year-old kids. Went across the border, got 6/5 of Bacardi, some lady of the night, but I was a kid. I didn't know anything about that. But we were crazy. We were 16 years old. We were gonna tow a '57 Ford back, which are big cars, and I have a '50 Chevy. And I was drunk, and they were all drunk, and so we wrapped it on the bumper, and it pulled the bumper out. So we couldn't do that. Got back to San Antonio and everything. And he's bought me a '57 Ford station wagon, $175. And he bought me a fourth car. He bought me a '57 Ford Fairlane for $250, 42,000 original miles. And he called me irresponsible. Well, my dad, who was my best friend and worst enemy, he passed away in 1993, and I still miss him every day. He's my guardian angel. Always trying to please my dad, even after he passed away. You know, I own my dad's car, got my dad's home. My sister stole my dad's money, but that's another story. I was the baby of the family. When my mom went to the nursing home for 6 years, I'd never been in the hospital in my life. I had to take care of everything. When my sister took over my mom's finances, she wiped out my dad's retirement. She stole $50,000 from my mom, and forged checks in her name. And my sister's still living. I forgave her. You know, she don't look good for it. She don't look good. She's 71 or 72 years old, and years of lying and stealing. You know, look, I'll be 70 in October. I bought all these shirts where I could wear in these videos. Baloney. I like t-shirts and shorts. I cut these myself. They're good enough in 1970, they're good enough now. Times they are changing. People ask me, what are you doing now, man? I mean, or they always tell me that the stupidest thing people tell me, you ain't got nothing to do. I'm booked up till 2060. I'm 110. If I pass away, before that is the way it goes. But the main number one is staying healthy. Staying healthy. I got on my little phone computer, found out how to eat right. I'm trying to eat right. I exercise. I got a little exercise thing in my house. Drink a lot more water than I used to. I kind of jest everyone, but I learned how to say no. People ask for money and their thing, because when I'm broke, I'm still broke. But when I'm broke, I don't ask nobody for nothing. And my neighbor cut my yard, and it really shocked me. I cut their yard 100 times, but it shocked me when people help me. But times are changes. People who are, bottom line, people who are angry now with everything, peaceful protest, I'm for that. 200,000, 300,000 people peaceful protest about racism against American Indians, against Asians, against Latinos, blacks, everyone, women. I'm for that. When you start burning down buildings, setting fire to police places, shooting and killing people, I ain't for that. Times are changing. Well, no, I think I've done enough where I can do enough damage on this song. I'm a little piano. I paid $30 for this little piano, little Texas, 2005, I think I bought. I wouldn't give $1 million for it. Works great with the computer cable. Let me give you a little tip here. Paul McCartney can't read or write music. I can't either. I think most of the Beatles could not read or write music. I do a lot of research. I can't read or write music. 3,500 songs. I mean, it's great. People, I see little kids. little kids that man, they can read music. I can't read music. I failed 1971. I failed music theory. You believe that? I don't think my teacher ever wrote anything. The bottom line on this long and rambling song is just saying times are changing for the blacks, white, all colors. Everybody in the world wants to be free. I believe in peaceful protest, looting, shooting, killing. I ain't into that at all. I'm not into violence at all. I'm into peace and love. And I think everybody should step back and they should prosecute the bad cops, the few bad cops. They should prosecute those, but they also should prosecute the looters and the people that are setting places on fire. Well, this is Bob Wilson. Wish me happy birthday on October 24th. I'll be 70 years old. I'm going for 110. Wish me luck. Peace out.